皆さんこんにちは and welcome to Shogo's podcast. So guys, I wanted to talk about the big announcement that we recently did on our main channel here on our podcast channel too. Yes, just in case for those of you who haven't watched our video about us making the big announcement. We actually didn't say it's a big announcement on the thumbnail and title, so you might have not seen it. But anyways, to make a long story short, Harumi is actually pregnant with our third baby. Thank you very much, guys. I don't know who I'm saying thank you to. I mean, I'm like automatically believing that you'll say congratulations for me, but of course not everyone will be happy. But anyways, yeah. So this was the big announcement. I just wanted to tell you guys, especially for those of you who've been listening to my podcast channel for a while now, I'm pretty sure you've been wondering why, Shogo, why have you been feeling so negative or tired recently? I think for a while, my podcast channel, because I record every single day, my emotions, or what should I say? How I'm doing at that time really honestly comes out because I really can't, hide everything. So I was really wanting to tell you guys about this for such a long time because it really was giving me a lot of tiredness, basically, because morning sickness, Harumi, being sick from being pregnant, it was really hard on her with this new baby too. Hinata was okay, but Nagi was pretty bad. And I think this third baby was as bad as Nagi. So she was for about a month and a half. Harumi was literally in the toilet, at the toilet, or on her bed. There's just two places in the house where she can go. And she couldn't even drink water properly. She couldn't eat anything. The only thing she could eat like one or two things a day. And, of course, she is constantly on. For those of you who haven't heard of morning sickness before, it's kind of something that mothers have to go through when they're pregnant. And we say that it's almost like you are getting what should I say? Do you say car sick? Feeling a little bit sick when you're on a car, being car sick all the time, like 24 hours for about a month or even longer. It's like having a hangover after drinking a lot of alcohol for months and months, kind of stuff. So it is really hard. And because we already have two kids, doing all of the house chores and taking care of two kids, literally, sending and picking up my daughter from kindergarten, and I was doing literally everything. Yeah, and of course, because Harumi can't do it. I mean, we're a team, so we need to help each other out. So that's completely fine. Of course, that's something that I must do. And I'm really proud as a father that I'm able to do this, being at home and having my own business and such. But of course, I cannot slow down my own job as a leader of a team too. So that's the reason why, of course, for example, Team Outs Ask Shogo, we went through a lot, right? We actually went through the point of maybe even, the disassembling the team itself. You guys probably listened to my previous podcasts, but the reason why my mental condition was so bad was definitely because of this. I was hardly getting enough sleep. Harumi would wake up during nighttime to go to the toilet to, reverse, if that makes sense. And I would, of course, pat her back, and that goes on twice or, two times a night. During the daytime, it would go 3 or 4 times, And of course, the kids will wake up. You'll have to try to make them sleep again. In the morning, we wake up. You do everything like you usually do from 7 a.m. And you work till 1. You work till 2 a.m. And you still wake up during nighttime. And it just goes on and on, right? So I was struggling. I was really wanting to tell you guys that I'm actually not in a really good, should I say, living environment. Well, that's not the right word to say. Harumi had to go through a lot too, but of course I had to go through a lot together with her. Not as much as her, of course, but this is the reason why Harumi and not Harumi, sorry, Kazu and Tomoko. There we go. Kazu and Tomoko fully understood that the two of us, Harumi and I, were going through a lot right now. So that's the reason why they forgave us for all of our behaviors. Especially my behavior of being so emotional and causing a lot of trouble and going all over the place with such a small problem. And But I was really, really wanting to tell you guys for so long that there's actually a reason behind my behavior recently. I'm really sorry about that, But I, of course, we couldn't tell you guys yet because our new baby, we didn't know if it's gonna be stable yet, if that makes sense. We don't know what would happen. There is a risk, of course, of us losing the baby if there's some kind of problem, something happens, So we wanted to be sure that our baby will be healthy. Of course, still at the moment of birth, for example, something could happen. No one knows what's going to be happening when it's a life. What should I say? It's a life risking thing. Giving birth to a baby, and I've seen it. I've seen Harumi go through it many, many times. Literally see it. Right next to her. So we don't know what's going to be happening in the end. Yeah, but at least the risks of our baby dying beforehand is much lower. Yeah, so that we thought this would be the timing to let you guys know about it. Yeah. And I think we said in the video too, but we really do not know if it we still do not know if it's a boy or a girl or not. And we personally really don't mind if it's a boy or a girl. We really don't mind the gender of the baby at all, to be honest. I mean, if it's another girl, I'm pretty sure she'll be really, really cute. If it's a boy, it's going to be her first son. And Harumi, because she only has a younger sister growing up, and she only has 2 daughters so far. If she can have a son, she did say it would be a really, what should I say, exciting journey in her life to be able to raise a son, be completely different from raising daughters, right? But in the end, it really doesn't matter. It's already a complete miracle that a new life is going to be born between Harumi and I. It's really, what should I say, right now, because we already have Hinata, we already have Nagi, it's really sad how it's starting to become common sense, normal for us to have kids inside our kids inside the house. But when you take a step back and rethink about our journey of having kids and such, meeting each other, being married and having kids, it's a miracle. Every child in this world, including, of course, you and I, we are all miracles, Of course, maybe you couldn't grow up in an environment that you really wished you could have grown up in. That's the same for me. But still, being born, and if you're still alive here, someone cared for you. Someone gave you some sort of love so you can grow up. Maybe not love, but some kind of effort at least, to raise you. Yeah, and I think it's really a miracle that we're actually going to be having another baby. It's really, I don't know what I'm going to be thinking. I guess in terms of if we think of a Shintoism-y way, I guess I'd be thinking the whole universe itself, maybe. Yeah, but I'm just really, really thankful and grateful for everything that's going on right now. And so by the way, I think I'm not sure if I said it in the video or not, but I like to say in this podcast channel, lastly, before I end though, the name of our new baby. I've been thinking about this for a really, really long time. If it's going to be a girl, I will be thinking about her name. Again, on a different occasion, we haven't thought of anything yet. But if it's a boy, I've been saying since the time Nagi was about to be born, if Nagi was a boy, I wanted to give him this name, but it wasn't a boy, so we gave Nagi's name. But anyways, if it's a boy this time, I really want to name my son Zen. Yes, that Zen, exactly. But I don't, there are literally boys, I think girls too, maybe. I'm not too sure, but there are children in Japan who are literally called Zen with the kanji characters that represents the Zen philosophy, that Zen. But my son, if I do have a son, I don't want to give him the direct kanji character of the Zen that represents the Buddhist philosophy, but a Zen that comes from Shizen. If you guys have been watching my videos or coming to my live streams, you know that the concept of all of my children's names are nature. Yeah, and it comes from an old Chinese saying that everything, nature is above everything. There's, if I can say the saying to you, there's a saying that goes, people obey the earth obeys the heavens, then the heavens obeys the Tao, which means the way, the path. Yeah, and the Tao, or the way or the path, obeys nature. So nature is above everything. Yeah, is one of the sayings of ancient China, and I personally really loved this when my father-in-law taught me this phrase. Yeah, And I think that's true. That's exactly the reason why Japanese people worship nature a lot, in the past. So I really wanted to give my daughters and children's names related to nature, and that's the reason my first daughter is named Hinata, which means sunlight or sunshine, and my second daughter is Nagi, which represents a very tranquil state, a quiet state of the ocean, and number three, our third child, if he is a boy, I wanted to give him his name Zen, and this Zen is not the philosophy Zen, but it comes from Shizen. Shizen literally means nature. Yeah. Zen is a second kanji character that represents nature in Japanese, and I wanted to give him this kanji character. It's really hard to tell you this in a podcast channel, but there's a different kanji character for Shizen that represents nature. Yeah, and I really do want to give him this name. If he is a boy, yeah. If it's a girl, we'll think of something else. I'm pretty sure it'll come. What should I say? Come down on us. What should I say? That's a really Japanese way of saying it. It'll pop up somewhere, because we really did not have any clue what we were gonna be naming Nagi. But just one day it just snapped and it came in, and we're like, that is the perfect name. It's beautiful. Let's name her that. And yeah, I'm sure if it's going to be a girl, we'll probably have a name coming up. Naturally, so we're really looking forward to that. But anyways, if it's a boy, I'd love to name him Zen. And if we really don't have a boy in the future, I really do want to name something Zen. Maybe it could be a business I'm be doing in the future. It could be a project or something. But I really do want to name something Zen, especially because the reason why I say that is because I really just love the kanji character, and also again the concept of nature is just really beautiful. So I really do want to say that name in my life, I guess. Yeah. But anyways, I hope you look forward to it. So far, once we actually find out if it's a boy or a girl or not, I think we will be doing a special live stream to kind of pop a balloon and show if it's actually going to be a boy or girl or not, maybe depending on the colors of the paper that comes out of the balloons, that kind of stuff. So I hope you can look forward to that too. Anyways, I wanted to say I'm really sorry that we had to keep this a secret for a long time, and I really hope you understand now the reason why I was feeling very tired for the past 1 or 2 months. So this was actually it, but in the end we are very happy. We are 1000% happy, and we are so grateful for everything that's happening in our lives. And I really hope that you're feeling happy as well. And so Harumi might not be able to show up in a lot of our videos like she used to. But I'll try. Team Let's Ask Show will try to keep, of course, Harumi healthy. And yeah, please wish us the best of luck. So then everyone, as I always say, the ultimate goal of my life is to make all Japan lovers' dreams come true. So I know there's a lot of people studying Japanese willing to come to Japan to study, travel, work, or even train in traditional culture and such. However, I am very afraid that Japan will not be able to make everyone's dreams come true in the future, because we're facing a lot of social problems, we are losing our traditional culture, and the younger generations who are supposed to be carrying on the good things about Japan are dying because of all the social issues being shoved against them. Why did I stop there? So I really want to dedicate my life to trying to make Japan a better place. I want to try to solve the social problems, preserve and evolve traditional culture, and also help out the younger generations so they can have a brighter future. So that we can make everyone's dreams come true in the future. And to do that, the nearest goal I have right now is to achieve 2 million subscribers by January 2023 on our main channel. So your likes and comments help to boost our videos to new viewers who have never seen our channel before. So it'd be great if you can help us out. Alright, yeah, heading into summer, we're hoping that we'll be able to get even more views and even more reactions to our videos and such. So we're going to be doing everything we can, although it is super hot in Japan this year, especially really hot. Team Let's Ask Shogo, we're going to be doing our best so that we can try to survive and live through all the heat and the pain. But anyways, thank you so much guys for listening. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.